like it did. Nope. Fuck. Oh well. Hard cut. We'll fix
What was
it
it supposed to do?
It's supposed to wait long enough for it to transition. It just straight up cut. It's appropriate for this fucking show. Anywho, welcome to the ADLR Podcast. We're a full house on this evening. A new dad has approached. Look how sexy he got in fatherhood, dude.
Yeah, gaining all that weight.
It's muscle. You got all that muscle.
Yeah, no. Well, that might be partially true. We walked around on the beach for like 30 minutes carrying his ass because we didn't have anything to put him in, only to find out that the path we needed was, over on the other side, that we could have just, taken the stroller and walked down.
Gotcha. All you gotta do is mic him up now. He's the newest member of the Losers Squad. The SSLs? Nah, not another name. Who knows? Anywho. Oh, right. What was I mentioning? That was Kelsey joining us again. Dad bod in the chat. Absolutely. Brian is joining us as well. As usual. And Randall as well. Down there. Say something, please.
What's up?
Hey.
Real quick, speaking of dad bod, my first day back at the gym, I wore my dad bod shirt. It says, dad bod on it.
Yes.
It was appropriate.
And everyone was like, I'm sure it was more than sweat on the floor over there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That whole place was wet.
Let them know. Flex on them fucking kids, dude. Shit. All right.
I don't know if you should say flex on them kids. You want to have every kid in the room wet? That's kind of weird.
I don't know about that. We need a baby
the
cam. Says Gabs. I guess yeah. If you want to show off the newest addition to your fam, you can just move the camera. You don't have to pick them up.
Yeah. See if
he's woke.
Yeah, he's looking at the camera like I'm gonna be a star. Nice. He's got digitally enhanced eyes, Janiana. I know that should mean something for you. Anyway, the joke on that is we were watching Little Women and the movie. I don't know why I had, just in case, right?
No, it's okay. We all understand. That's how I got my wife. I like the Little Women.
Well, you're tall, so it's not fair. It's like there's more Little Women in you from your perspective, right?
Yeah, anybody under 6 feet.
Right? So like. And then, so I think I always forget how to pronounce her name. Is Saoirse Ronan? Saoirse Ronan? There's a shot of like her up against a window or something, and her eyes are like mega blue. And Janelle leans over. Yeah, and she just leans over. It's like those are digitally enhanced eyes. Like if you heard the tone, it's like, bitch. And I'm like, no, those aren't digitally enhanced.
Yeah, his eyes are pretty blue right now. They were silver for a little while.
I'm bronze in Valorant. It's kind of related.
Yeah, I think it does depend on what he wears.
Nice. Alrighty. I guess I was joking. Yeah, she was joking. Wink.
Yeah.
What is it? Cool story, bro. Yeah. Itinerary for the day. We just review some, small things here and there. And then I have a wrap up, like compilation of clips at the end we'll watch together here. And then that's it. Right. And then we do our final bow, right? Anyway. What do we want to get started on here? I don't want to spoil Multiverse of Madness that much because there's a lot that happens in it. So like even it's only been like 3 days. We do need to give it some time.
I'm if you guys want to talk about it, I'm okay with taking off my headphones.
I guess we can get to. We'll feel the room, but there's a lot. There's a lot that happened because it's a multiverse thing. There's a lot of things confirmed. A lot of shit that happens. So.
Yeah, I still gotta finish the latest Spider-Man.
Oh, you started it? At least you started it.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't started it. No.
Damn it! Brent's like he's gonna let me down for the last time.
No, I haven't been interested. I haven't been interested in sitting down and watching like a movie or anything. I've I don't want to sit here for 2 hours straight watching a movie, but I'll sit here for 8 hours straight watching seasons of anime.
It's whatever cup of tea you like. 'Cause I've heard of people who just don't watch anything live action anymore. Like they just have like a Crunchyroll account or Funimation or whatever and just watch anime. It's
Wasn't
just
Funimation being bought by Crunchyroll?
I think yeah, I think you were right. I think they did buy them.
I think that happened, and then Sony bought Crunchyroll.
Oh, did they really? I didn't know that.
Let me look
I
that up.
think. I don't know. I mean, remember, I'm only bronze in Valorant, so take everything I say with a grain of salt.
Did Crunchyroll buy Funimation? I just watched Jujutsu Kaisen over and over again. Yeah, she's watched it like 3 times already.
Yeah,
I mean,
that show's pretty awesome.
is there a
If you guys
second
haven't
season
seen
of that?
Link Click, you should definitely watch it.
What is it called? Link Click?
Link Click, yeah. It's just like, so first of all, the intro and outro songs are fucking bangers, okay?
Okay.
Like I normally like skip that shit regardless of what it is. I didn't skip a single fucking episode. Like that stuff was awesome. But the show is about these two guys that can dive into a photo to like get information and things, and though it's like you think it's just going to be kind of this like homely, where they're like helping people get information or like remember things, whatever for personal reasons, but then like shit starts getting real and you're like, oh shit, I want to know what happened, like I want to know more about this.
That sounds like that's an interesting premise. That's like a weird version of time travel.
Yeah.
You said Link Click?
Link Click. I
Link
looked that up. Yeah.
Click.
Okay.
They have the staple white haired sexy dude, and then like the other dude's like the black haired dude. It's like the Kakashi's in there, and then I don't know the other guy.
And then there's a girl that works with them, and I can't remember if she's like a sister of one of them or just like a really good friend. I forget. But like one dude, the way that they do it is they clap their hands together, so like you see the both of them, do this, and then one of them disappears because he's able to actually like go into the picture and he takes over the body or and mind of whoever it is that is in the picture, and then the other guy is the navigator, and he like tells him he can like see through cameras and all sorts of other shit that's around in that time from the photo. Like it's a really cool premise. Like you will be hooked on the first episode.
I mean, yeah, time travel stuff is an easy way to get Papa to watch, right? So,
I've been binging. I've probably watched 15 or 20 different animes over the last couple of months. So if you want some like recommendations of like really good ones, like let me know.
Definitely, because my anime backlog is pretty lengthy, but I've been tackling live action more. So whenever I dive back into anime, if I have that phase again, I need to go. I still need to watch the one you recommended before. That was based off the book. Oh my god, it started while you were on the spot when you were doing the podcast.
Oh, Tower of God.
Tower of God. I still need to start that.
I still didn't finish that one.
Yeah.
Tower of God. I haven't. I started watching it and it caught up to like where I was
On the book?
in the manga. Yeah. So like you can actually read the manga on Webtoons, I think it is, or whatever. Yeah, Webtoons, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really good. And if you haven't read Solo Leveling, you definitely need to give that a read. It's
That's
like
the
180
other one.
chapters,
Mm-hmm.
and it's amazing from start to finish. Like the guy gets pretty overpowered, but for good reason, but it's just amazing.
And you said it's finished? Like the mango's already wrapped?
I think so.
Oh shit.
You can read it on sololeveling.com, I think it is.
What's your promo code?
Where's the sololeveling-manga.net is where what it brought me to. Is that correct?
Yeah,
or...
that one's it.
Yeah, 179 or 180 chapters, sorry. Nice.
I actually don't think 180 actually exists. I think it's only that doesn't actually exist. There's nothing like on here.
Oh, okay. Then I'm not on the right site.
It gives a little bit. It seems like it gives a little bit more information, but that one, like you're gonna start reading it, and then you're just gonna like speed through it. You're gonna be like, holy shit.
I don't know if it's an anime yet, Brian. You told me it was an anime.
It's not.
It's only manga.
Yeah. We're really hoping that they make it into an anime because it would be really sick to see a lot of this like come to life, but they do a great job with the visuals to, you actually feeling like you're watching it happen, you know.
There's a good. I'm assuming there's like phenomenal panels on there that actually looks
Oh
like.
yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, I do need to catch up on that. I mean, I'm gonna have more free time now, so maybe grab the Solo Leveling and start reading through that. I was reading through another comic recently on Comixology. I forgot what it was called. It's a Batman one.
It's not injustice.
It's definitely not Injustice. You're right. It's definitely not.
Did you guys see the Batman already? I'm
Yes.
assuming so.
Yes,
I've seen
sir.
it multiple times, and Brian saw it yesterday.
It was really good.
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it, and I was okay when they announced they're making the second one. I'm like, okay, we'll see what's gonna happen after this, right? Oh, I'm reading Batman White Knight.
White Knight. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I didn't just start it, but I'm near the beginning, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, Batman was. I mean, I didn't add that for Brian. You didn't put that on your thing on here. I mean, that's a good transition. Brian, what do you think of the Batman? Huh? What do you think of Nirvana?
You guys already reviewed it, right? On here.
Yes, me and Randall did.
I guess the quickest short review, Diablo English. The best short review I can do is, I liked it. Actually, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would actually like it. My only complaint, is really non-important because of the way the movie goes. Like, is he a good Bruce Wayne? Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
He does a good Batman, and what I liked about this movie, as opposed to like other Batman movies, is just it's more like action film, and that's that one Batman guy from the comics. Whereas this felt like it's back to like detective. Like, he's supposed to solve shit. He's supposed to be smart as fuck, and I like his dynamic with Alfred. Only nitpick with Alfred is I wish he had a more posh accent. But
but the guy they picked for it is just fantastic.
I would have never thought I would have liked his Alfred. I was waiting in the middle of him saying something. Oh, Moti Masu. That's what I was waiting for.
Just turn into him, or just it just like a tick that he just says it.
One of them.
One of them.
There's no one in the cast, and I kept laughing at first for Carmine Falcone, because I've seen him in so many Adam Sandler movies. When I saw it was him, I couldn't help but laugh, thinking something was gonna happen.
Because we're used to seeing him in comedies. He has some like really good dramas. Like he had an HBO miniseries. I think it's the Night of. I think it's called. And he played a lawyer, like a pro bono lawyer, and also really good.
Yeah, like, he did a good job. It was just, it took a bit for me to adjust to seeing him not be Fatouche.
Yeah. It's Phantom now.
Riddler, round of applause. He
Paul
carried
Dano.
the movie.
Yep.
And I'm saying that even though I was in the movie. I was like, I had to step aside because this guy, he fucking went off. It was fun to play the commissioner. I had a blast. I never thought I'd get that role.
Nice.
But, shout out to
yourself,
Matt Reeves. Directing. Seeing me as the role. I would have wished I had more gun scenes, but.
What did you guys think of them doing more of like a realistic Penguin and Riddler and things rather than the kind of comedic
over the top, like
because like what was it? I forget which one it is, but they had the Penguin in, and he had the big nose and whatever. I think it was Danny DeVito that played him, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Is that the one with Jim Carrey?
Yeah, is the Riddler.
I think that's in that one, but again, remember my rank.
But that one,
I don't remember who played him.
They had the costumes, they had the
It looked like they were like comic book characters. It wasn't like real people with like this penguin looked like he looked like, okay, that's a penguin, but it was like in modern time, like a human depiction.
Good shit to Colin Farrell too. He did a good job, and the shout out to like the makeup design or whatever that would fall under.
The prosthetics, prosthetic makeup.
if you put me into I watched it and then you asked me who played Penguin, I would have been like, Penguin did.
Yeah.
Penguin is
I didn't
Penguin.
realize it was him either until I saw the credits, and I was like, "Hold on, wait."
Colin
No.
Farrell was under that
Yeah.
fucking mask, dude.
Yeah, they did a good job. What I also think I like is
Diana
this is the
herself
other-
gave them an Oscar, apparently. So
oh shit. What I like too is that Gotham wasn't just, hey, this is where this takes place and go fight. There was like an actual story to Gotham.
Mhm.
Like it felt like another character. It wasn't just a place. It was like, this shit. Like the
because
city
of the
was living,
politics,
kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, the politics, and then there's not even too many places they go, like named locations. But from the way they talk about the city and then the way the Riddler's painting the picture of Gotham, it felt it was a good writing.
Mhm.
I don't really have any complaints. Nothing I can think of really. I'm just glad that they hired me again. So
Yeah, you did great work.
One nitpick from like the behind the scenes, I really wish that they told him not to punch me that hard.
Yeah.
But
Oh, she
besides
wants to
that,
know
though,
about Diana wants to know about Catwoman. Thoughts on Kravitz?
she did a good job.
Yeah,
Like, everyone did it. There's no one I'm like, you didn't have to be here.
everyone. Yeah, I thought was really good. They did really well.
I mean, is this the podcast?
Optimistically cynical. Is this the podcast? All dumb lard ass retards? Yes, absolutely. Welcome to the final episode. What a time to join.
That's all. Yeah, that's all I really got. I enjoyed it. Probably. I don't know about my favorite Batman movie, but it's definitely up there. I'd have to sit on that or watch it another time.
I feel like the Riddler's performance was on par with the Joker performance from Heath Ledger. You know,
Yeah,
like
it was good.
you really felt like they had become the character. You know, like they just did such a great job, and then the way he, the Ave Maria stuff, that just set the tone the entire time, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I think they did a great job with making Riddler the enemy in here because and Riddler technically winning. Like at the end of this movie, Batman did not win here. Like Riddler outsmarted him and won, and I like that for an
He
ending.
recovered. Like he didn't. It wasn't a full L, but
Yeah,
it's kind of like, it's kind of basically like if Joker dies, he still wins because he pushed you to do that.
Yeah.
If you die, well, I mean, like, he continues with his plan.
yeah. There's a lose-lose scenario there.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed it. Oh, if that is who they're gonna use as Joker, if that's how Joker's gonna look in the second one, if he's in the second one, the guy talking to him at the end of the movie, no, he looks fucking awful.
There's a deleted scene. Yeah, there's a deleted scene with him actually talking to Batman, where where Riddler was at in the interrogation. Yeah. There's a deleted scene you can look up of them talking. So you're not gonna like what he looks like. He looks really weird.
But he looked like the way the really bad half of Two-Face looked in the animated series.
Yeah.
It was just like, you gonna hear a shred?
Yeah.
No.
I'm hoping that he looks better with the makeup, because it's literally just him and the scars, and he uses the makeup to hide a lot of his features and things. But
oh, right.
I don't know. I don't know that they can really fix that.
Maybe it'll grow on me, but that shit looked yuck. Let me tell you. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny that they played the same Nirvana song at the same exact section like 3 times in one movie.
Yeah.
I also found that funny, but I recommend it. I enjoyed it.
Good. We did watch it yesterday during Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to everyone. I knew I forgot someone. I forgot to send happy Mother's Day to Shannon.
Oh my god, I feel awful. Now I'm gonna go.
I went down the list. I'm like, I think I got everybody. And then now, when Kelsey messaged me today, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be on today," I'm like, "Fuck." Completely forgot.
Tell her I told her yesterday happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, same. I don't know, tell her that she probably didn't get our message.
Do you want me just to say I forgot?
Yeah,
put this all on me.
Yes.
Okay.
We told you, you forgot. And this is a perfect plan.
Say Napalm forgot.
Tell him we told Lucas, and then Lucas forgot. Thoughts?
Tell her Lucas tried to, but he vomited instead.
And that's it. We get off scot free. You don't get any other brunt of the blame, and that's it. The kid learns a hard lesson early in his life. Anyway, all right. I guess Randall. What was this your second or third time watching Batman?
Second.
Second. Did anything change? Same feelings going in and out, or did watching it a second time you looked out for different things, or
I know there's different things, but
you still
overall, still the same feel.
still the same feeling? All right. For me, I liked it more and more as I watched it. As I rewatched it. Something's in my ass. All right. Enough of that. I guess we'll go down the stuff we watched yesterday, right? We went to like a detective marathon here with Batman kicking off. Then we watched Death on the Nile. I mean, I reviewed this already on here. Kelsey, have you watched Death on the Nile? It's like a murder mystery starring Kenneth Branagh. I can't pronounce his last name. Kenneth Branagh? Branagh? Let me look at the spelling. Maybe I can... Yeah. Oh, Kenneth Branagh. Branagh? Branagh. Right? Branagh?
No clue.
Sure.
But no, I haven't seen it.
Well, this is the second movie of two where he plays Hercule Poirot, a French detective, top tier detective.
Right.
And yeah, there's a death happens in the middle of on a boat in this one, and then you the audience and him are trying to piece together, after interrogations, evidence that comes up, who the killer is, right? And that's basically to sum it up. I want to hear your Brian and Randall thoughts. Randall, what are your thoughts here? Just first time you've seen this.
I thought it was a really good movie.
Nice.
Very engaging.
What about you, Brian? Some thoughts there.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. Something that pissed me off is me, because I said, me, Randall, and Mom said out loud early in the movie.
Yeah.
This is probably what happens. And then what happened was, I overthought it in every scene. My answer was different, and I didn't commit, and I was wrong at the end. And that really pissed me off.
I basically told
Gotta
them,
go with your gut, man.
Yeah, but yeah, I basically said I'm gonna ask you guys right before he's about to say who. He goes on his rant on how and who did it, or who did it and how. And I'm like, take your bets, and then we'll take a final guess. And a few 20 minutes in, everyone's like, this is what happens, and I'm like, what? You guys sure? And then as this movie came on, and basically the movie does a good job of making you second guess yourself.
Yeah.
Because of either new evidence comes to light, or during an interrogation someone slips and says something that you're like, oh wait, then that means my guess wasn't right. Because it's contradictory to what I think it is, right? And so last but I think Randall went AWOL the last second and just chose a person that had zero chance of it being, but he had the correct thing in the first time. And
I'm so mad. Great movie though. I mean, what I liked about it, and I usually like whodunits.
Yeah.
A lot of times I don't know if it's the type of movie or it's just lazy directing. They just want to make the movie, but they don't put any effort into it.
Yeah.
I write movies, so I knew the whole time. Well, I guess we're both writers, but the thing is, I have amnesia.
Yeah.
So I don't remember what I wrote. What was I saying? What I like about this movie is that there's so many layers, like Anthony said. There's so much info, and what I love about it, and it's kind of similar to what I liked about the first Quiet Place, is it basically gives you the lay of the land. It tells you, you know someone's gonna die.
You know where.
You know where, and they make sure through the way it's shot, you see every possible fucking way every room, the layout. And then said thing happens. All right, so here are the clues. This is what was left. Go, basically. When shit happens, it tells you go look at everything. You know those like videos would be like, watch this scene. How many sprites are in the video? And you're like, what the hell? I wasn't even looking at. That's basically this kind of movie, and
How many
I really enjoyed
sprites?
it.
How many is sprite? Good.
I don't really have anything else. I think it's just a good time overall.
All right. What are your thoughts on the actors?
I could have swore, I don't remember the character's name. She's shown early in the movie. Is a blonde lady. If you would have told me that's Margot Robbie, I would have been like, yeah, I can see that. But apparently it's not her, it's someone else.
Yeah, it's.
So
I mean, I could
I
have
need
told
them
you
to
that.
be siblings in a movie.
Are they not siblings? I mean, she's not Margot Robbie, but maybe she's related.
I panicked there. I'm clicking. One shot. Her last name is Mackie.
Oh, maybe related to Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. That's what it is. She's French. She's from France.
From France.
Acting was fine. I don't remember if Gal Gadot was supposed to have an accent that isn't her normal accent. She did not do it well because there's
Nope.
times where she sounded a little like she was trying to. She did not do well, but the thing is, her accent's already entertaining enough that I don't care.
It wasn't consistent. Like especially when like Hercule was in the room. Like she'll like either speak French to him or add like a French accent. But when it's not him in it, like he's not in the room, remember, she just drops it, or it's not as apparent that she has an accent. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, so you're right that this is from a book, and you want to know why I probably like this movie?
Why?
Do you want to know who wrote it?
Sure.
Agatha Christie.
Then yeah, and then there were none. That was the first murder mystery I think I've ever read.
When I finished it, and at the end of the book, it explains how said thing was pulled off. Reading it, I like put the book down like as if I was an accomplice.
Yeah.
I put the book. I was like, no, I shouldn't. And then
I shouldn't know
switched
this.
My name, yeah.
My interrogation's up next. Like, I have a lie detector. I shouldn't be knowing this information. That makes sense then. I mean, I've only read and then they were none, and I love that book. So they made like one or two movies from it. I saw like a really old version of it, of the movie,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I'm down.
I think and then there were none is also based off of an older book called like 10 Little Indians or something like that.
I think that's correct because I read the book during school, and that was like one of the comparisons to it, or like the connections to it.
Okay.
That's dope.
And then that's from a book from the caveman era called Rock Stove, and same premise.
Did rock paper scissors come from that? Like derived from?
Yeah.
Okay. How do they have a stove in the caveman era?
Same way they had wheel.
They had it?
Wheel.
All right. You guys want to just go right through to the first one? I know I kind of showed you guys movies backwards, but I didn't think you guys were gonna love Death of the Nile, so I just showed that one first because I'm like, that's the newer one.
Did you not love it?
The first one I liked more than the second one, but I don't know if you liked the murder mysteries in this style because it's not the pacing's not quick, right? And we just came from like almost 3 hours of Batman, so where the pacing is not that fast either.
We got to keep in mind that actually seeing myself in the movie made it go by a little quicker.
Gotcha.
Because remember, after a certain point, I don't remember the next 3 hours of shooting.
Oh, that's true because you just got knocked the fuck out. Learn how to hold your punches, man. That man knocked you into the next fucking role you got. He knocked you into No Time to Die.
Basically. He knocked me into the bridge scene.
Yeah. That's not the same movie.
So yeah, then right after that, we're like, yeah, fuck it, we're going on the long run. And then Anthony played the first movie, Murder on the Orient Express.
Yes.
And I thought, so you showed this in reverse order, and I had thought that because of how many layers there were in this one, I was like, for sure the first one's probably gonna be a little dumbed down. They gotta ease you into it, and then it's heavier in the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm telling you that when it came to me to guess, I felt like I didn't know anything.
The first
I
one's
felt
more
so out of it.
complex.
Yeah, there's like 17 layers to stuff, and then you see how everybody interacts with each other, and then you're like, what does this have to do with this? Everybody's name has an H, and I'm just like, did I do it?
Yeah. Did you have the knife?
Yeah.
That's wild. Brandon, what do you think? You echo those thoughts there, or what?
Yeah, I
Well,
concur.
Which one did you like more, the first one or the second one?
I don't know. I mean, I agree with Brian, like as far as like it being complex, but I think the fact that it wasn't like one conclusive person in the first one, it kind of sucked.
Uh-huh.
Because it's like, I mean, it was like a double-edged sword. It was really good because it was completely unexpected, but at the same time, it's like
Who's
part
gonna
of
guess
the
that?
yeah, part of the excitement of these movies is you trying to figure out who it is before it's revealed, and it's like there's no way on God. I could have had all the Infinity Stones and still wouldn't have figured out who it was.
You have a better chance finding out why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch than finding out who did it.
Yeah,
That's kind of why I like the first one more, because it hits you with such an ending where it's like out of, like, I'm like, oh, I was not expecting that to be the case. And it wasn't like, oh, we just slapped it together. Like, it was a meaningful solution, right? Like, it was a meaningful, I'm like, oh shit, like, this is back to Brian was talking about layers. Like, even the why they did that it was done, why the murder happened, I'm like, oh shit, it's deep. All of it had a narrative reason
Yeah.
that you can understand as a viewer.
I like the so the setting. I like the second one more, but narrative wise and even the cast, I like the first one a lot more.
I like the setting of the first one because it was more claustrophobic.
I like the second one because there's no way out. The first one, because they're stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep and you open the window,
Someone could
you're
just
gonna
come out of
risk
nowhere.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but this one, I mean, even then, because the help would get out and come back at certain times,
Yeah.
kind of. But that means for like a set
11
amount of
hours.
time,
Yeah.
y'all are there,
Mm-hmm.
and I like that a lot more. But I think overall, the first one is probably better. I like it more.
What about you, Randall? I know I kind of asked you and you were on the fence.
yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of agree with Brian. I don't know if it was because we watched the second one first, and maybe I like the characters a little bit more.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Sounds like it's the
I
second
don't
one for
know.
you.
I mean, yeah, I probably would pick the second one as my favorite one. I
That's
think
fair.
that the first one was just like it was probably more interesting because of the fact that there was no way you could possibly figure it out because everyone was in on it. Versus like the second one, I guess I had more fun. That's probably why I enjoy it more because it was like chasing down all the clues and stuff like that. It
Makes
was
more
more
sense.
engaging.
It's more accessible too. Like that first one,
Yeah.
it's deep. Like you have to keep track of a lot.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Yeah, you should have seen my logbook afterwards for Brian.
And like people was getting bodied left and right, and it's like, what the heck? Who's going to be left?
Yeah. It's just gonna be Hercule. I found the
Wow.
killer. All right. I guess we can transition real quick. We did now that I saw the doc today, Randall. I forgot to, we should have watched Ambulance on Saturday before Doctor
Oh,
Strange.
I
It
had
was
a
not great anyway. So
Go ahead.
I had a
Question?
couple of friends that were like, that it was amazing.
Really? Because
Yeah.
then I got hold on.
And
Randall.
it's like the Michael Bay of. I don't remember their exact words. Let me see if I can find their exact words. But they were like, "This is great."
That's who directed it. It's a Michael Bay movie. So like, I hope it's the Michael Bay of whatever you're about to say.
Oh, that's liquor.
Oh, that's liquor. Liquor. Your French accent reminded me of that. Oh, what? My French accent didn't sound French.
Complément.
Oh, mon ami.
Un, deux, trois.
Yeah, I can't find the exact phrasing, but there was apparently some like drone footage that they used that was really awesome too.
Yeah, directed by Michael Bay. So like, if it seemed like a Michael Bay movie, then that means he did what he normally does. Shit exploded then, right? Randall, like, let me know. Did he go full Michael Bay explosion till or what?
I wouldn't say he went full. I
Oh.
say about 50%.
So what are your thoughts? Like I remember we both saw the trailer for this and we're like, we gotta check this out because the trailer looked cool.
I don't know, man. It wasn't a bad movie, but it just wasn't like
It wasn't as cool
like,
as the trailer
let me
was.
come back and tell y'all about it and I should watch it. It wasn't one of those movies. It was so it's basically about Jake Gyllenhaal's character, which is Danny, and Yahya Abdul plays this dude named Will. They're brothers, but obviously not blood brothers, but they grew up together. So it shows a little bit of them when they're younger in the beginning, but then it fast forward to the future. Yahya's character, or Abdul, I just call him Abdul. He went to the military, came out of the military, and now he has a family. His wife is sick, so he's like really pressed for money.
Okay.
So his brother, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, is basically he has like this operation or whatever, and it establishes it as like it's been going on for a while. But then they have this one job. You know how typical it is. The one job to end all jobs because the payout load is so huge.
Yep, this is Ocean's 13.
Yeah. So it's just basically them doing this one job, and then of course things go wrong.
Love it.
The interesting thing about it is that it takes place like when it goes wrong, the entire movie takes place inside of an ambulance.
What
and
the
it's
hell?
like, yeah, but it's on the move. It's not like stationary.
Okay.
So
as in they don't even cut away from the ambulance, or it's all
no, they
centered?
do cut away from it, but like once Jake Gyllenhaal and Abdul's character gets inside this vehicle, like they're forever in that vehicle
until credits.
Oh
wow. Okay.
So they're being chased the entire movie, and the stuff that makes the movie good is what goes on inside the van. I don't want to give it away
Like the
because I will be
drama.
spoiling it.
Yeah.
But
like the drama with it, like what's going on inside the van. You mean like the drama
Oh
between
yeah,
the
like
characters?
there's drama between them two because Abdul's character is like he's more of a fly straight type character.
Right.
Like he wants to do the right thing or
Right.
do things by the right way. And then Jake Gyllenhaal's character is more like criminal.
The sus one, the shady.
But he's
one.
not like he's not drunk with it. You know what I mean? Like he won't just like kill innocent people for no reason.
Right.
But he's more like criminal. Like he has no problem committing crimes or robbing a bank.
He does what it takes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It wouldn't be him if he didn't get a little nasty.
But what takes place inside the van, like it involves like so a cop is like wounded and they got a EMT. She's like in there and they have her hostage and she has to like try to keep the cop alive because he's been shot. So he's like bleeding profusely all over the ambulance, and it's that whole dynamic is like them trying to keep the cop together, them fighting, them not trusting the EMT. Then they're being chased by SWAT, and SWAT's trying to kill them, and so it's exciting and it's stressful, but it ain't stressful like Whiplash. It's nothing like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did watch Whiplash. You watched Whiplash for the first time this weekend, Rand. Kelsey, did you watch it yet? I know you're a huge J.K. Simmons fan.
Watch what? I'm sorry.
Whiplash.
No, I haven't seen that.
Randall, lay on him the gospel right now.
I need 2 seconds because I gotta grab something.
No problem. On the way, when you come back, you can do that. I guess we'll keep it moving.
Who the fuck does he think he is?
Yeah, what
getting
the
up?
fuck?
That's it.
Jeez, bro. So would you recommend watching Ambulance either way? Like,
I mean, it's something you can put on your backlog.
okay? That's what I should have been asking. Like, is this like watch it eventually kind of thing, or just fucking skip it, right?
Nah, I mean, it's not bad enough where I would say you can skip it.
Okay.
I mean, it has its elements that it's interesting, but
I'm gonna add it to the backlog then and just check it out.
I'm just gonna put it this way: like, it wouldn't be something I would buy to
rewatch or something.
Yeah.
If you see it on Movies Anywhere or a deal, you're like, no.
Not even if it was a deal.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just like
it's nothing to own, right?
I don't see myself wanting to watch it again.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Rewatchable, I guess, is the thing you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Usually, like, you spend money on stuff that you could see yourself watching again.
Yeah. Killing Nazis. All right. I guess before he gets back, I can quickly fit in here. I haven't finished this game, but I've been playing it the past few weeks on stream on Tuesdays. Tunic. If you don't know what Tunic is, excuse me. Whoop. Excuse me. Gas. It is a very cute, vibrant, top-down action RPG, which like marries Zelda and Dark Souls games. That's kind of what I got from the time playing, right? And Kelsey also started playing this too, so he can chime in here for his thoughts. This is Tunic I'm talking about. I don't even know where to start. I'm not an Advent Souls player, right? I tried Dark Souls 3 for a bit. I tried Demon Souls long back on PS3 when it first came out. But I never really got into those types of games. Where what Tunic did was brought what I think it does. I don't know if Dark Souls does it. It just has a level of Zelda-esque things about it that marries very well with the souls. And it's like the world is not massive, but it's not small either, right? Like it's a good average size. It's Johan in the chat. It's more of a Zelda game from what I can tell. Yeah, I can agree with that. It leans more towards Zelda with a bit of soul stuff sprinkled on top.
Yeah, and it's a lot bigger than you think because of the way that the puzzles and things work. Like,
yes.
You can explore the whole thing, but as you get gear and get items and get a better understanding of the game, you'll go back and realize that you missed a ton of shit.
And you can go back and find it. A very simple mechanics. You have 3 assignable slots on your top right. You can assign melee weapons like the sword or stick, magical weapons like the staff, the whip, the whip that can bring people towards you, grappling hook. Thank you. And then there's also a time stop, like a time sands thing that you can get, which I have yet to find the use for yet, but I'm sure that means I missed another 20% of the game, right? Like I
haven't found any use for it either.
Yeah, I found it. I'm like, oh, I can slow down time. I'm like, cool. And then I never used it.
The only thing I can think of that it would really be useful for is, when there's like a bunch of fire coming at you, like bullets and whatever, like a bullet hell.
Oh, right. You can easily use that. You get a shield that you can use to block things, and anything you block knocks over your stamina. You can parry, but I've only accidentally parried. Anytime I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, he's going to attack me. Let me time this parry. I get fucking shafted. Right?
That's because you have to start the parry before the attack actually starts.
It
is so slow.
You have to start the parry the second you hit continue game in the main menu. And then you might be able to hit him. You might be able to parry the attack. I've accidentally like started the movement. And I'm like, oh fuck, I did a parry, and then it goes ching, and it actually works. And I'm like, and I just like nut right there. I'm like, I did it. What else? So the combat's super simple. You can roll. They do a good job of like letting you know in the instruction manual, which we'll get to that in a second. Because fuck, that instruction manual is the game, by the way.
I love what they did with that.
Yes.
Like it's such a unique take.
Holy shit. Basically, when you start your roll, it actually renders like a smoke, little particle. While that particle's out, you're invuln. The second it goes away, even though you're still kind of rolling, you are susceptible to getting fucked, right? But that's pretty much the combat and movement stuff there. Skill issue, those are facts. I don't think you understand. I got Elden Ring after I got pretty far in Tunic. When I start Elden Ring, I'm just going to cry profusely the entire time. Like, from what I've seen so far. I know I'm going to die over and fucking over again.
Are you gonna stream that game? Because I would love to watch you play.
This is it for until the foreseeable future. I mean, we can hop on the Discord and I can share a screen if you like.
I'm good with that.
But that's for later. Tunic. So I guess I already mentioned it. As you explore the world, you find pages of an instruction manual that's styled very much like the old like SNES booklets that you would used to get. Very vibrant, teaches you how to like. I don't know if we're too old or people like remember this stuff, but like those instruction manuals with the cool art inside, like little like panels of how to play and like a memo section in the end and the back.
It's the shit that used to come in the box, like when you actually bought the physical game. You know, that little pamphlet that had the
everything
name of the
in
game on the front.
Had its own art as a cover, a bunch of information, the credits and stuff. Nowadays, like the physical games come with like a little, like one piece of paper that's like, hey, this is the game you got with an extra DLC code or something, and then the game, and that's it. This is from like definitely a different era. What else? Johan can help me with the fights. And Gabi says, I watched Brian play Elden Ring for a bit, and his biggest challenge was that he has no sense of direction, and I had to babysit. Yep. I'm probably going to fall into the same thing. Go ahead, Kelsey, sorry.
The pamphlet, though, like, it's built... You're not supposed to... You can't read it, and your character never learns to read it. There's just, like, little pieces of information, you know, either picture-wise or... Sorry, I have to step away.
You're good. I'll continue it. So as he was saying, like in the book, in the pamphlet, it's the native language of wherever they're at, right? So, like it's the written language is something you can't like read out loud or even the character, but that booklet, that as you find the pages, is basically the key to figuring out how to do more and more in the game, right? What is this? Krilla in the chat first thing comes, I'm gonna miss you, Brian, older Brian, and chair. Okay. Oh my
Thank
god.
you, Chris.
Yeah. Alan in the chat, Brian is able to run around to his heart's content. He needs no direction when he's a smoke machine. Oh, because no one wants that smoke. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. I'm caught up. No cap. So there's certain puzzles where it's like, hey, how do I figure out this? How to get to a chest or something, and you can find diagrams within random pages or a mention of it, and it say, hey, if you want to know more information about these golden platforms that you find around, you're like, what the hell do I do here? It'll go get page whatever, and if you ever find that page, be like, oh, there's more information here. What was I gonna say? Oh shit, who's the guest chair? There's a guest chair? I only see one chair.
He's saying because Kelsey's chair usually isn't there.
Oh. What am I talking about? So yes, the pamphlet or the book. Collecting those is more than just like a side quest. It helps you continue through the game. It gives you more knowledge of the world, the items you use. I think it also helps you find like the either true ending or like a different ending in itself. There's pages where it's like, oh, things you can do to end it, A and B, and A is, as you find out, is fighting like this mega boss at the end that literally like two shots you, and then the other one's like, oh, learn the wisdom and follow the golden path. Now that golden path has gotten me. Oh, thank God I had this right next to me. There is a mountain at the top of the world, and it has a door, and it's just called Door at the Mountain, at the top of the mountains, and you get a page that just has a 5x5 grid with numbers in it. I don't know if it's going to spoil it for Kelsey, so let me make sure. Kelsey, I'm about to like maybe spoil a puzzle for the game. I don't know how far you got.
What? Where does the puzzle start?
The
Is
door
it
at the
still
mountain.
Door?
The
Door at
door.
the mountain?
The door at the top of the
Oh,
mountain.
no, I haven't done that one yet. So
I'm in the middle of doing it. I haven't like figured it out. I can tell you how to open it. I just haven't opened it yet.
no. I'll figure it out. I haven't played since whatever I stopped playing that first
Okay.
time.
Then you might want to.
So-
Yeah. Yeah. And don't look at the screen. Oh fuck! He's gonna look at the screen. I was gonna show this. Fuck. Can I put my hand up like in the movies? Oh my god, it's too
Yeah,
bright. I
Then did you just put your hand in front of the paper?
Yeah, because I thought it'd be funny. Did you laugh? Fucker. All right. 5x5 grid with numbers on it. Those numbers is letting you know, hey, the section of this fucking code or puzzle is in the page that you need to collect in this pamphlet that you're reading. And just things like that throughout the entire game is like, it makes you want to explore, because anytime you usually find something new, it leads to another puzzle that you're like, oh, it's not necessarily harder. It's just charming enough. It's like, oh, that's clever. Oh, that's clever. It's just constantly, that's clever. That's clever. That's clever. Until you've gone down a rabbit hole and you have the whole fucking pamphlet or the book completed from like front to back in terms of collecting it. And then it also like introduces more things to collect. That's secrets, like secret fairies, and like how to unlock them and open up invisible chests. And you're like, what, invisible chests? Like, yep. There's like sequences, like D-pad sequences you have to hit. That's also all inside the pamphlet. It's just a super deep Zelda / Souls game with a very beautiful aesthetic, cute. The combat's pretty satisfying, especially if you can, mix people up and grab them and try to combo them. Throw grenades. There's ice grenades, fire grenades, regular dynamite. Oh, we're good. You're back. Please look up. You can't see. You're good.
He drops the kid to put the headphones on.
Sorry, I'm dealing with this thing and talking to Shannon.
Yeah, I know. Brian just said, like, you saw me put my thumbs up and you just dropped the kid and put the headphones on. Oh my gosh. Oh, he ain't liking that. He was chill.
No, he's being really fussy right now. I'm not really sure what's going on. He's been throwing up a lot this afternoon, and he's been pretty gassy. So
I get that.
Probably just having tummy issues.
I get that. Gassy? That's how I live.
Damn,
Right?
I wish I would have had my OBS showing my camera and my screen up so I can roller coaster to see if he likes that.
He'd have been like, whoa, right there with you.
He likes it when he just stands here. Like, this is him actually standing.
Look at those digitally enhanced eyes. Crazy. Damn, that's fucking clear. That's clear eyes is awesome.
One day he's gonna beat Sonic Fox and Skullgirls. I can't wait.
Yeah, he's gonna destroy him.
He's gonna go through all the Nintendo stuff, and then Sonic and Sonic the Hedgehog games, and
then you're gonna hit him with
Vector Man and all that stuff.
Then you're gonna hit him with the math. You're gonna have him build crazy builds in MMOs.
Yep. You're gonna have him play Asheron's Call things in a private server.
Can you set that up private, like yourself, or do you have to look for people who are like hosting?
Look for people who are hosting. Like, we have a list of servers that are running. I think Nick's still running his own server too.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him.
Cool. And to sum it up, Tunic, I love it. It is one of my favorite games. Nobody Saves the World and Tunic have been my highlight for this year. Tunic is super fun. I highly recommend you guys play it. At first, it may seem super difficult, but as you start exploring and start getting the lay of the land, I'm sure anyone who's played Dark Souls, any FromSoft games, you've heard this spiel before. At first, it's fucking punishing, right? But once you understand how everything works, how the mechanics, it is like you're part of that world, right? But that's where I'm going to leave it at. At 13, he can play Final Fantasy 14 online without his parents' permission, which is great because you can play up to level 60 for free. Oh, let him know. Hold on. Does this still work? I think I still have my... Does that still work? My command for Final Fantasy? Add? Yes, it does.
Point?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah?
It works.
So if this one doesn't work, episode ends right now.
Oh, shit. Please tell me I brought it over. SG should work. It takes a bit. Oh, thank God. I don't think CEO works. Yeah, damn it. I never fixed it. It just says fucking user. On the oh well, I don't have one for knee, but anyway,
Oh, I see why you put knee.
why?
Because the bit was whenever I streamed on YouTube, I said they can say anything they want, but they can't say the word elbow. And so that's the sequel. I guess it's just knee.
Okay, I'm down with it. I'm down with the sickness there. All right, so yeah, Tunic, highly recommend. I don't know if you've played long enough to recommend it or not, Kelsey, but that's up to you if you do want to.
Oh yeah, I love the game's awesome. I've only played for like 6 hours or something, 7 hours somewhere in there. I got to, I managed to like not so much break the game, but I apparently shortcutted myself into a bunch of different places and got to areas that I really shouldn't have been in at the time. You know, like I got into the mine place at when I had like two attack or something, or two defense, something like that.
So
That
you were
was it.
getting like two-shotted and barely doing any damage.
You know, I couldn't survive I didn't have enough health to survive the whatever the chaos damage stuff was. You know,
Yeah.
when you walk by the pillars and you just get hit. But I made my way to both sections. I started because there's a way to like, you know, you go across the bridge to the one save spot and then you work your way up and then you go all the way down. Well, I made it to there and I made it to the back end of it, you know, through another direction. Where if you go down far enough, you just basically die instantly because of the everything's covered in that
In the purple
crap.
goop, yeah.
Yeah. And my friend who was watching me was like, "How the fuck did you get it? You're not supposed to be here. Like, I'm just gonna tell you that outright. Like, you should not be here."
Yeah, especially without the mask. Like, if you don't find the mask, that area is hell.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, Tunic, go and play it, please. I think it's on Game Pass right now if you have it. If not, I think it's like $20, $30. Go get it. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. It's definitely worth at least one playthrough.
Yeah.
And like I'm sure you said, because I wasn't here, the more you play, the more you learn, the more pages you find, the more shit you realize that you've missed and have to go back and do. I haven't figured out the silver doors yet and some of the like puzzle rooms.
When you find that out, Kelsey, you're gonna punch yourself in the mouth. When I got the page that tells me, I'm like, I'm done playing this shit.
And my like I keep going up to him and like pressing random buttons and trying to figure out like how to do it, you know, and I watched one of the like I didn't watch it completely, but I watched one of the quick plays, you know, where somebody sped run the thing and they like walked up to it and didn't seem like they did anything and the door opened and I'm going, I'm clearly just not doing something.
Yeah,
you know?
dude.
And my buddy's like, yeah, you're gonna get the page for that, and you're probably gonna throw your controller, and you're gonna be like, are you fucking serious?
The second I found out, Kelsey, I just sped run to all the fucking silver doors I found. Oh my god.
Yeah, he was like, you don't have to worry about him that much because it's not like it progresses the game or anything, you know. But like once you figure it out, you just now I have to go back and do all these goddamn doors that I could have just done while I was going by them.
But it's not just that. I don't want to spoil it. Finding out how to open those doors opens that game becomes meta now when you find that out, because now the environment plays a role in it. Like even Brian's making fun of me with the weed thing. It is when you find that page, that is everything in the game. It's crazy, dude. I don't want to spoil it, but once you find out, then message me and I'll let you know what I'm talking about.
So you know the praying thing. So I found that page. I found that page and I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool. Like I should have figured that out sooner, like on my own, but you know, whatever. And so I found that page and then realized like immediately that there was a lot of other things that I could use that for. And he's watching me and I used one of the teleporter pads and he was like, dude, it took me forever to figure that shit out. How did you do this? Like, well, I mean, that's what it's used for. Like that,
Yeah.
you know, you play enough Souls games, you remember to look for things like what's underneath of the elevator. Is there anything behind this wall or this statue?
Thank you for bringing that up. That's another neat thing they do, because it's a like top-down angled view. They love to hide shit behind things, like use the perspective to their advantage. So always look behind everything. Brian's on 3 Nick already, but I heard Johan said you were on 5 Nick earlier.
Yeah, so I bought 6 Nick, but I went back to 3 Nick.
Okay.
Do another play.
Is that the best version?
So far.
Okay, cool. All right, we've reached our Marvel minute. We're gonna first talk about Moon Knight. I don't know if Kelsey, did you start watching Moon Knight at all?
No,
Okay.
I haven't started that either.
And then
I'm
after
not
that,
as like, if you guys want to spoil that a little bit, that's fine.
okay,
I'm excited about it, but it's not currently one that I'm like, oh my god, I need to go watch this
gotcha.
type thing.
And then afterwards, we'll do Doctor Strange. But let's start with Moon Knight. And to Kelsey's point, the beginning of this show was for me okay. This is going okay so far. Not too hype. It starts building and building more up until my favorite episode, which is episode 5, because it's a deep dive to the character itself that we were supposed, at 5 episodes in, and now we're getting a deep dive in the character. So the pacing's a little odd, but that episode 5 lets you know where Mark and we'll just say Mark at the time is at. Only for me personally to be just disappointingly let down in the sixth episode, to a point where I was like, what happened? Is it because they were only allowed 6 episodes? Like, it would have been better if they just gave it another 2-3 episodes to flesh some stuff out. So first 5, I'm like, okay, this is a pretty decent build up for Moon Knight. And then 6, so much shit that's just, I don't know. It was like someone else who grabbed the last show and was like, let's make a cool Moon Knight thing, and it just didn't vibe with me. I don't know if it was the pacing or like the outlandish shit that was happening that we were just supposed to swallow and be like, okay, I guess this is happening. I don't know. But first, before I'm gonna hit him with the compliment sandwich, right? Love episode 5, whatever. Shouts out to Oscar Isaac. Holy hell, did he perform in this? Did an absolute great job. Because Kelsey, I don't want to spoil it, but he has like multiple personalities, right? Moon Knight. So
yeah, he's like the more insane version of Deadpool.
Yes,
Like,
and
that's literally what he is.
It's Steven with the V. Like, he'll do an accent like that and quickly drop into another accent or whatever, and that's the thing. He knows how to shift between the characters really quickly, like without a camera cut, in a way that's believable, through facial the way just his facial reactions to what his voice sounds like for backstory narrative reasons. He sounds like that. What else? I don't know. The guy has range, and also, I mean, the villain, had a I don't want to spoil.
I really like who they chose to play him.
Yes, Oscar Isaac was phenomenal in this. So
he's been in so many good things recently. Dune and
this Ex Machina, Star Wars.
Yes.
Oscar Isaac can definitely act. If he's in it, I know he's gonna be doing fine in it. Steven pop-off moment. Great. Steven did end up having a pop-off moment, both mentally and physically. So that was cool. Kush in the chat says, have the baby shit himself as a send-off to the stream. So as long as we can hear it.
He's got a lot of gas. He might have something up there.
If that baby shits himself.
I think it would be great if your mic picks up him farting or something. Anywho, you good?
I just imagine you hold him up to the camera again, and we hear a sound, and you lower him, and your shirt is brown.
Got anything? No.
He's like, Dad, I'll let you know when I'm ready. What was he talking about here? Oh, Moon Knight. I did enjoy the holy shit, I did not realize that was Oscar Isaac in Ex Machina. Yeah, he's the dude.
Yeah.
Bald dude, big beard.
He also plays the blue guy in X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes, he played Apocalypse. He played Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, that's right. That is his name.
Yeah.
It's Apocalypse. I was like, I said that. I was like, that sounds. I feel like I'm forgetting something here.
He plays that guy in X-Men Apocalypse. What is it? Apocalypse? What are you doing over here? All right. What was I mentioning? The fight scenes were pretty cool. There were some better than others, obviously. He looks like Anthony in Ex Machina. I've been trying to tell Janiana that I look like Oscar Isaac. She can.
You do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Especially in Ex Machina. Like if you just like shaved
Shave
your head
my
down
head.
like a little bit. Yeah.
That's
Did
what
you
I
hear
said.
that? Did it go off?
Oh, I didn't hear. I
He farted. I don't know if he shit, but he farted. I picked him up and turned him over like this and hold him like a football to help him,
get the
with
gas up.
stuff. Yeah. And all I get is
Yeah. That's be great. Oh my god, that's fantastic.
So Janyana, do you know what Oscar Isaac looks like? Do you have any actual idea?
Yeah.
Have you seen him before?
Yeah, she's seen him in Moon Knight. I think she saw like the first 4 episodes. Or no, she saw all of it. What am I talking about? Or first 5 episodes.
Have you seen Ex Machina?
She said, "Yeah, don't be rude."
Have we been in a movie together, Anthony?
Would you stop drooling all over
I don't
my
think
arm?
so. I don't think you and me have been in the same movie. But then again, I'm a lot of characters in the MCU, so we might have.
Well, in the MCU,
I'm Black Widow.
You're just Moon Knight, and then in DC, you're Harley Quinn. There's a chance because it's Moon Knight, and then me being the Watcher as well as Commissioner Gordon.
Actually, technically, we are in the same universe then, because of the events of Loki. Confirmed what ifs, and what ifs confirm Watchers, and Watchers are watching over everything. So.
Yeah, but in the same scene, though, at least.
I think he looks like the guy from Freddie Mercury. You mean Rami Malek is who you think I look like? Yeah. I can look like Rami Malek.
Do it right now.
Ready?
Extend your eyes 3 inches.
Jesus, I can't.
Huh?
Johan's definitely Android 17. I can see that.
I can't fix it.
Yeah, I can fix it with his eyeballs. I can fix it. His fucking eyes, dude.
You just hack me?
Yeah, dude. Check your email.
Johan's Testament. From Guilty Gear.
From Guilty, yeah. You showed
From
me that
Guilty
guy
Gear.
right there recently.
From Guilty Gear.
That the one that got swole? No, that's a different one.
That's Baby Boy Sin.
Oh, okay. That's the guy who just he's like, yo, I'm gonna go hit the gym. Someone broke up with me.
From Guilty Gear.
Yeah. Okay.
What the hell are we talking?
Moon Knight. Yeah, we're talking about Moon Knight.
I thought we were talking about Dune.
Yeah, Dune was cool, and Oscar Isaac's in it. Oscar Isaac has the craziest dad like swag in that movie.
Dude, I
That
so much
beard?
respect for his character in
Yeah,
general. You
same.
know?
Dune. I didn't rewatch it. It's been a while. I think I only watched it that one time. I don't look like A17. I look more like Oob with a gun. Yeah, spot on. You sure do. Right down to the... Yep. So, Moon Knight. What else did I like? I mean, I enjoyed Khonshu as well in Moon Knight. I don't know why. I like the voice actor that used him. I like he had like he was like a god, but like a sense of humor was there. But I guess MCU has been kind of adding those funny lines regardless of the character. But Khonshu was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. He had a fight in the last episode, but it didn't look cool, right? If that makes sense. Like it wasn't. I don't know. I don't even have the word for it. It wasn't satisfying to see him like go up against the big baddie there. It just looked like they wanted to be like a Godzilla fight, and it just didn't pan out for me. I'm like, it would have been cooler if they just stood the same, like, you know, the size inside the temple when they first met. They went face to face, and then had a cooler thing there because he did like that first teleport, and I'm like, oh shit, that looks cool. Or like that fast travel, the speed move he did. I'm like, that's dope. And then it turned into just some mess. And then I almost forgot. And then they just, hey, let's add another superhero last episode, right? She can fly. She can deflect everything. I'm like, what are we doing? And then it just ends without just, here, you're the avatar now for the Hippo lady. Spoilers. And now you're powerful now. Okay. Just throw it out there, last episode, credits. Okay. Thank you for that. I just that I'm like, what? It was felt too much shit was happening, and none of it for me paid off at the end. Besides, oh, it's sort of over. Actually, no. I think I just mentally blocked the actual ending, and then they decide to use a key aspect of the character Moon Knight. This is the show to be a plot twist, and then be like, ha! We'll teach you more next season. What? That also rubbed me the wrong way. Rubbed me the wrong way. Sorry. Especially when it showed hints of it earlier on in the season. It was like, that should have been addressed in like episode 5 or 4, right? Because it was a deep dive into the character in 5. So
you see them blatantly ignore it too in 4 and 5 when you see the
sarcophagus. Yeah. It's like,
and it shows them look at it, and they're like, I'm gonna walk forward.
Yeah. Oh, we don't want to know what's in there, even though we were both in there. That means there's another one, idiot. Like stuff like that. I'm like, why are we just speed running past this? When like a human's not a human's reaction. I wouldn't have reacted that way. I'd be like, okay, I woke up in a sarcophagus. So did he. Another one. Maybe I should open it. I don't know. There's stuff like that. I was like, that it got messy real quick at that last episode, and I just like, okay. It kind of brought down that energy, right? It was that 5 left me in like a huge like excitement. Cause I'm like, oh damn, that shit went, especially the way 5 ended. I'm like, oh damn, are they really we're not killing people here, right? So, and then of course that wasn't the case, and then we came back to whatever episode 6 was. I don't know. I don't know what else to talk about it. Like, in the chat, I think they were both scared to find something more fucked up about themselves. But that was the purpose of episode 5. Is find more and more things fucked up by yourself and then be at peace with it. I don't know.
This also what doesn't make sense about the ending. The whole point is, hey, they didn't know about each other, their whole story of the two personalities, so then their heart's not full. You can't tell me that sarcophagus wasn't the third one. So how did they get out without addressing that guy?
Because he also would have a heart. So it's like, I don't know. The scales would have been, I don't know. And the scales like evened out, which I guess, I don't know. But yeah, but they never balanced the scales. One of them had to legit die, so even at the end, they never fully opened up at that moment. But the issue here for me is they disregarded it completely. Like multiple occasions within the season, they were like, I didn't do that. Did you? No. And then they just, okay. And then moved on. It's like, after what you come back to and it's like a bloody mess everywhere, I'm going to bring that up 10 minutes from now and be like, yo, legit, did you do this? No. Okay, well,
it have something to do with the fact that he's insane, where he just kind of like that. It's kind of like ADHD mixed with the insanity, where his personalities and things, he just kind of is like, huh. So anyway,
Well, they're not obliviously like.
Spoilers, within the show, they find out about each other and they start working together, the personalities. And then they start like checking themselves like, hey man, don't do that. Like one will talk, the other one was more of a killer than the other. And that's like one of them becomes a conscious while the other one becomes a doer. Then it comes a point where it's like, the guy who does the killing is like, yo, did you do this? Conscious version of me? No, why would I do this? Oh. And then just disregard it. Like, not everyone who's watching the show's like, there's clearly another one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not address it. Let's save it for the last episode, fucking after credits, I think. Yeah. To just, oh, you guys were all right. See you next season. No. What?
I really liked 4 and 5 because I compared it. I said this is being Mr. Uncharted, being a blend of the way Mr. Robot does backstory in a part where us, the viewer, can be deceived by the main character. And then when they're in the tomb, it felt very Uncharted in the sense that they're getting the treasure, they're not in Shambhala anymore. Figure this shit out, and then he lays it out, and I'm like, that was horny of him.
Yeah.
And then they did not stick to it. And I think they had another episode planned for the 6th episode, like the finale.
Mm-hmm.
But because I wrote to you, I hope they stick the landing. They put this ending out instead.
Yeah, it felt like if they gave him like two more episodes, I think the pacing would have been slowed down a bit, and shit would have been, I think, more of a payoff at the end. I don't know. So much happened in 6 where I'm like, there's not enough build up to it, right? Like it just, bam, this happened. There's no regard for why or how, right? I don't know. But then again, it's hard to like put logic to like a lot of the magic shit that's happening, which is kind of like their safety net. Look, buddy, I liked it, okay? And that's fine. You can't. I wanted the same energy as 5, right? Game of the year, dude. End of story, putting my foot down. And like his foot, I've already had this planned out. And I told him, hey, send me a picture of your foot. And I just fucking squeezed myself. And it'll show his toes too, so Brian can just be like, freak the fuck out. You liking these ideas, Brian?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I still, even besides the episode 6 disappointing me, I still recommend watching it. It is a very cool take on like what I forgot what it's called. Randall, was it DID? The disease he has, or like the what he's diagnosed with?
ADHD.
DID.
Oh, DHD or DID?
DID.
DID.
Okay, yeah, and I think he did a wonderful job. Oscar Isaac did an awesome job with it. They split from Dead Island. Also, wait? Hold on. Also, did you see how they put our boy Chicken Bone in an episode from Dead Island? What? And then you can't say that people will think you have a foot thing. What? I'm already lost. I'll send you the trophies. I don't know what's going
Party
on
in
in
the
the chat.
back.
Party in the back? There's no party in the back. Look, it's Bear. Everyone's gone. All right. What are we talking about?
It is dissociative identity disorder.
Thank you. And that's a good case on it. I think they do a good job handling it and explaining it in a way with this superhero. So I definitely recommend it. Just you might, I guess this if episode 6 might just be a polarizing episode because I just ended up walking away going, no, I think I needed more before this kind of ending happened, right? And I mean, guess whenever you get to it, Kelsey, you can message me and be like, what did I just watch, right? But and E-Man in the chat's asking, do you think Lucas can beat me in a first to 10?
I don't know. He hasn't picked a character yet that he really likes.
Yo, what if he becomes a Lucas main, dude? Holy
If
shit.
you ever bring him to an arcade
Uh-huh.
and Street Fighter 3, most likely Third Strike's on there, and he's like, look, Dad, I want to play. So you put a quarter in, and then it says, now fight a new rival. And it goes to the character select, and you tell me he picked Yoon, you don't have a son anymore.
Oh, shit. His biggest problem is trying not to poopies his pants. That's true. I have that problem when I'm fucking 31 years old, so. Rando's not his son, though.
Ooh.
Oh. Randall, what are your thoughts on Moon Knight? As a whole, right? We know I know what your thoughts on on episode 6, but
It's kind of disappointing.
as a whole?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's only
There's only 6
episode
episodes.
that was really good, was 5, like you said.
You didn't like the Uncharted stuff beforehand, like them solving the treasures and stuff, and then like the changing the stars.
No.
Oh, so then would you
I mean,
even?
I've seen it done before, and it wasn't like innovative.
Okay.
The things that were interesting to me were episode 5 because the reveal of the background of the characters.
Oh, right.
And anytime like they switched personalities and both of them didn't know what happened, that's when I thought things were interesting. Because it's like,
Oh,
well,
maybe
he
the
didn't do it. And
yeah.
he didn't do it. Then who the heck did it?
Which at the time we were like, oh, it's Khonshu, right?
And it wasn't like it wasn't like any one of them. Like Steven is more of the timid one, and Mark can fight, but it's more like he can handle himself, but he's not like OP.
Yeah.
The other person is OP clearly, because anytime he comes back, is nothing but bodies.
And like dead. Like there's not even he knocked him out like Mark would do or
Yeah.
something. Like Mark slapped the kid because he didn't want to like kill him, and that's hilarious. The other dude's just like, no, we're killing everybody. So, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
All right. So I'm assuming you just would not recommend it then, if you only had one episode you actually like.
No, the only way I would recommend this is if we found out later on that it's tied to something with the MCU, like it's kind of like how
I think
What
it
If
is.
is.
Oh, like What
And-
If did? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I think now WandaVision and What If are confirmed they are tied together with the MCU
Yeah.
proper. So
I think Moon Knight's tied to Black Panther.
you like he's gonna
Mm.
show up in a sequel?
The whole I eat fruit, I'm in purple world now.
Uh-huh.
He kept using that color whenever he went to different like areas, and when he's with Hippo Lady,
Okay.
it looks similar to that plane. So I'm thinking
Well, she shout out to New Rockstars. She mentioned the
I
Hippo
still
Lady.
haven't watched that.
The Hippo Lady mentioned that this is his interpretation of the underworld or the thing in between. So and New Rockstar says like that might be linked to the way that the Wakandians do theirs. Like that's their version of the under. Like it's subjective for each person.
I think when she said that, she meant the hospital part. I think once they stepped foot outward, I think
With the sands.
I think that's what it actually looks like. I think
Okay.
they make you make your own room, or like where you're when you're getting yourself, you make your own Dawn FM, and the second you open that door,
It's
you're in Queens.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's my guess though. Again, I'm only bronze in Valorant, so
I'm unranked, so
but that could mean you could be a Radiant first try.
okay.
English was
What
so
is
hard in that
what is
sentence.
this? What Iron is the worst one?
Yeah, that's what I started.
I'm only
on.
Iron in Valorant, so
You don't know that you're unranked. You're a liar.
all right.
Leading the witness. Write that down.
What is it, Randall? Hearsay? Objection, hearsay?
Heresy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hearsay.
Within cells?
I don't know.
Oh,
I read
Blade Runner. Is that the reference you're saying?
I read Gab's comment within cells, and then cells music played in my head.
Oh.
I'm like, yo, who told people to go hard in the paint with that soundtrack?
That's if the song was playing underwater.
Okay, you have quite the fucking human filter for that, huh? All right. I mean, Brian, unless you have anything else to add, we can move on to Doctor Strange here.
If you have free time, watch it. If not, it's not gonna change your diaper, right? If you want to watch it, if you want to say you watched everything Marvel related, watch it, I guess. But it's not gonna fix your marriage.
It's not gonna change your diaper, so
Not gonna change your diaper.
You know what would change your diaper?
what
Probably
would
made.
Huh?
What?
Did you say?
What?
you said a maid?
What did he say?
I don't know. Okay. Gab says it's not gonna father you. Been there. Oh fuck. Dark.
Yeah.
Hold on, I got gassy after that reading that. Ooh, sorry. That sounded probably disgusting over Discord. I'm so sorry. Jesus.
No worse
Yeah.
than what comes out of my son. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a. Did we
Yeah.
talk about this?
Yeah, I asked you what you recommended, and you said you got that one.
Okay.
I got it because
Yeah.
you recommended yours.
Oh.
So the only thing that I don't like, you have the magnets in this, right?
Yeah.
Like I do not like it because like if I like leave it down, like this, and I like sit up, it falls.
Oh.
It just comes. I don't know if it's just not like if mine are just aren't strong enough or what, but there's not enough material here to like
to hold
stay
it.
very well. The magnets seem to work really well because if I put it on I just leave it on the leg. I attach it to the leg of my desk, and it's great. But when it's back here, I don't know if it's just because I'm too tall or what, but it does not stay unless it's like super low, and even then, like you can see.
Oh, I haven't moved. I don't. The only time this moves is when Jana comes up here and like tries to hug me or something, and she like elbows it off. But I don't. I usually don't like lean back. Like this is as far back as I usually lean back when I'm here just gaming. I don't go any further
Mhm.
back, so I don't get that momentum for it to move. So I haven't. I don't think I can try it to see
You
if
should
that
try it
happens. Not this second. I'm not doing that
right now on
I'm,
stream
I don't.
live.
I don't even
Do
know.
it.
I gotta be honest with you. I don't remember how to do it. Hold on.
So
What if-
on
what if-
your left
what if
side, you
can't
just push the
share?
lever down, and then lean forward and lean all the way
I'm gonna
back.
fucking backflip in a
I'm
second.
imagining you have an ejector seat, and you're gonna.
All right, hold on.
The really nice thing,
shit! I feel like I'm.
you can
backflipping.
actually stop it. You know, like if you wanted it just to lean back a little bit, you could.
Oh fuck! Okay, yeah, that would be the end of me right there. Look, watch it. So if I shoot forward, it should the thing should come off. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna headbutt his mic.
Let me move. Yeah, let me move my mic. No, it hasn't shot the bed yet.
That was not exciting.
But you can what do you call it? You can stop it like lower down. So like this is like midway, and then this is all the way down.
Yeah,
But you don't have to go all the way down. You can just like rock it back a little bit and have it stop.
I might do
You know,
that. I have to
plus-
play with it.
Plus, you have the thing on the side. So if you like really wanted to,
Every time you do that, I'm
Uh.
like, he's backflipping. Like he goes so you have so much trust in this fucking chair. I just saw you do this. I'm like, he's backflipping right now. Well, I'm so tall, about 6 feet. Fuck off. But yeah, Johan's tall, dude. Stop.exe. All right, what are we talking about? Moon Knight. No, we were talking about. Well, hold on. Who's gonna
I-
change your diaper?
I
I think
have-
Randall was gonna tell us who changes someone's diaper. Randall, who changes someone's diaper?
I don't know what you're
Right.
talking about.
Okay, then I'm fucking tripping. Never mind then, dude.
you are tripping.
Don't worry about it then.
Just make sure you share.
Always. I can't be the only one cloud surfing.
You
All
don't
right.
have Meth 7 Up.
No. I haven't.
That's right. Yeah.
Nick and I have movie nights where we'll ride the dragon and watch like some terrible movie, or just like
he
watch
loves-
old classic
yeah.
movies.
Like Nick loves watching old movies,
Yeah.
especially the cult classics.
So
Where-
he saw one that we had on our list that I wanted to see as well. It's called Earth Girls Are Easy. Have you seen this?
why have I seen?
What category on Pornhub is that?
Yeah, like is that under anal or?
It's a 1988 film starring Jim Carrey, Damon Wayans, and Jeff Goldblum.
Oh
Let me get you.
no, I know this. Janiana was watching TikTok and a clip of this movie showed. They're supposed to be like ugly ass fucking aliens, and then they disguise themselves as humans. And Jeff Goldblum fucked. I gotta tell you that right now. That man fucked all his life. And that's all I gotta say
Right.
about that.
But it's supposed to be one of those like good but terrible movies, from the 80s. But those three names alone I saw that, and I saw the outfits that they were wearing, and I was like, Nick, we gotta watch this.
Yes. Oh, so he did say it. Gabs fact checked me. You know what would change your diaper? And then he said nothing. So Randall did definitely say that. I'm like, I could have sworn it. I didn't make it up. Easy, yeah, I remember watching that clip of Janiana on her phone, and I'm like, what fucking movie is this from? And it's definitely Earth Girls Are Easy. Yeah, God bless Joff Goldblum.
Your father's a slut.
He's a fucking slut, Mr. Shelby.
I'm gonna have you Darth Throbin.
And then Coffin.
When I want a snack, I always get fruit by the foot.
Sorry, that was my Bill Burr impression. All right, let's start this thing. Spoiler warning. As in, we're not going to purposely go into spoilers, but knowing Randalius, he might slip something, right? So, spoiler potential warning on Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That is all. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Godspeed. All right, Saturday. Went in there, theater. Time to watch the madness of this multiverse. To sum up, it was quite the fucking joyride, right? We jumped through a bunch of multiverses. There's a bunch of cool shit that was confirmed. I love the dynamic between Strange and Chavez with the... Well, I guess the arc that defending Chavez took Strange on, right? Like she was like kind of like the vehicle for... We're talking about Multiverse of Madness. I'm trying to keep it as spoiler free as possible. But this is it's better safe than sorry.
He thinks we're talking about Strange. We're just talking about porn.
We're talking about
skull.
dick. Want a piece of this
If I
dick?
get a little nasty.
Fuck. Comers. So then America Chavez is a superhero who has the ability to jump through multiverses. At the beginning of this film, she has no idea how to control it. She's Super Gohan, where it triggers by fright, I think it is. Like as soon as she gets like super scared or like anxious or something, it happens and boom, off she goes.
Gohan's anger.
And anger too? Oh, you said Gohan's anger. Sorry. What are you doing, bro? You have no glasses on. All right. Anyway. Which leads America Chavez to by our, I mean, Gohan gotta pop off on the movie or else I'm a book a flight to Japan. Yeah, right? He should. Like, we're kind of done with him just sitting in the sidelines since fucking he became Saiyaman. Anyway. I mean, he did okay as a leader-ish in the tournament arc, but it wasn't him, like, kicking ass. Anyway. Oh, it's Doctor Strange. Sorry. Where was I? There's so much to fucking tackle here.
Chavez, Gohan scare, make orb, the portal.
Right, which leads him to our MCU universe, which they confirmed is 616, is Earth's, our MCU that we've been watching this entire 12 years now, is the universe name. Anyway, she's being chased by something that wants the power. But that something, is that spoilers? It happens so quickly, right? To the confirmation of who the baddie is going to be. Yeah, it happens too fast for us to be a spoiler. Turns out it's Wanda, who's been, since we last seen her in WandaVision, has been learning from the Book of Oath, or the Blood Oath? The Book of...
Darkhold.
The Book of the Darkhold? Is that what it is?
Darkhold.
Brian's book of Feverishly Friendly Friends?
Darkhold.
Darkhold, got it.
He's dark gun, not...
The Book of Boba, thank you. She was using the Book of Boba, right, to trying to get her kids back from the shit that happened in WandaVision. It's a spoiler, yes, but it happened so quickly that, which is something I applaud them for. We weren't waiting halfway through the movie to see who the big baddie was. Hey, this is it. We're keeping it moving. Let's see what happens. The chase is on, basically. Anyway, and we find out that it's Wanda that is chasing America Chavez because she wants her powers to jump between the multiverse so she can go to a different multiverse or universe where she has the kids. Right. And then the chase begins. And that's all I'm going to say. That's pretty much the premise. She is chasing America Chavez when Doctor Strange trying to defend her. Things I liked is definitely the pacing. Like off rip, we find out who the villain is, what their motive is, and I guess one of the key lines in the movie are like her reasonable attempts to get what she wants, and then when Doctor Strange and everyone else gets in the way, she just starts going full fucking I'll kill anything and anything to get what I want. And there's been a lot of like reviews about like, oh, this is like the first horror movie the MCU has done. It's like it's more suspenseful. For me, because of movies like Saw and all these other gory movies, that's to me is what horror is, right? Where this doesn't really have much, in my opinion, like horror elements. There's suspenseful areas and definitely thrilling stuff. Like where it's like there's high stakes. She is not scared to take out somebody, right? And she does. There's people that do not make it to the end of the credits, right? That you've known. What was I gonna say? So yeah, in that one, I'm a little on the fence on agreeing with that. I wouldn't say it's full horror, but that's just because I don't know. In my opinion, the other movies have kind of taken that genre name and done their own thing with it. I would say it's more suspense. The pacing is definitely dope. I like how quick everything is happening. It's so much like I think before last week's episode, we looked at the runtime and we're like, it's only 2 hours. It feels like a lot longer. In a good way. Like so much happens in between stuff. If you guys catch the What If episodes, there's a lot of parallels you can draw between our Steven and the Stevens that you see throughout the multiverse in terms of thematic, like why would he be jumping through multiverses? Thank goodness I remember. One thing that and I'm going to say this, they fixed from the first Doctor Strange movie is they actually incorporated magic. There were a whole lot of fucking different spells that were being shown off, and not like Dragon Ball Z type where he does one and then explains it for 20 minutes. He just does it. We're like, oh shit, that was cool. Moving on to the next one. He just does it like he's been doing it for years, which is awesome. In the first one, I get it. He just started, whatever, but we don't need to see the fucking kaleidoscope for 2.5 hours, right? That's why I hated that first Doctor Strange movie, right? It was just so boring on the fights. It's supposed to be about sorcerers, and they're just like fucking parkouring over kaleidoscope effects. And it's like, who cares? And this one, magic is in, right? Wanda's in here doing her hex magic, and he's doing the mystic arts and everything, and they're going at it. And it's awesome to watch. A lot of dope spells. Yeah, I don't know what else to add on the magic part. Combat's awesome. Or fight scenes were awesome. The drama was definitely there, especially with Wanda, because I mean she's like a mom trying to get to the hypothetical kids that she made that didn't really exist, but she knows exist in a different timeline. So that kind of arc for her was really cool. So shout out to both. I don't know what Olsen this is. Is it Elizabeth?
Elizabeth Olsen is Wanda.
It's Wanda. Shout out. Awesome job. Same with Steven. America Chavez was all right. She didn't do much. She didn't have.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Who's letting her do that shitty accent still? This far into the MCU?
Oh, those are facts. Hold on.
Drop it. Do your sitcom American lady accent. That's how you talk now. This Russian accent, and I look sassier because I have a pen and I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But this Russian accent, no good.
I don't know why that rant reminded me. I also love that there's no wasted airtime. Anything that's on frame will be of use, if not already being used, or will be used later in the movie. They don't waste time with bullshit like airtime just for the sake of it. Yeah, and I enjoyed it. It seemed a lot darker. Like they actually showed blood, people dying, gruesome looking things. That's like, okay, now we're actually getting to real life, not just Disney kumbaya shit that we've been seeing for the past 13 years, where people are dying, but it's just like they look normal. They just look like they're sleeping. Like there's dead people, right? Which is great. We're moving to a more adult-oriented story arcs here. I do not want to spoil when he gets captive, because that is too much to spoil. You guys need to go and get that surprise in real time. So,
very poggers.
Very poggers. There's a very poggers good 10-15 minutes. That's just, oh my god. Rip their fucking head off on screen. They weren't far from it. And I'll leave it at that. Which is fucking awesome. Anyway. I don't know what else I can do sum up without spoilers here. I mean, it's just a good fucking time. I love that they're going through the multiverse now after the end of Loki, because now it opens up so many possibilities, and this is one of those things. One of those good outcomes from the ending of Loki, right? Is that we get to experiment with what if moments in the live action and explore what if moments in the actual what if show. Any distance away from it is not good enough. Oh, gotcha. Then you're gonna be like gut-wrenchingly disappointed. Randall, I don't know. I'm kind of ranting here and just gushing over this. The movie's not without its faults, I'm sure. I'm still the honeymoon phase. We just saw it like 2 days ago, so has one of the most romantic lines ever spoken in the MCU. Facts. Those are true. Doctor Strange says a line on there that I'm like, it's over for men.
He had me weak.
Yeah, it's over for men everywhere.
All right, I'll do's yous. I said to him.
Oh shit! You said you
I
do's?
says to him. All right, I'll do's yous.
Damn! Did you do's him well? Did you diz him
Next
well?
movie.
Oh
Next movie.
shit!
The Watcher or like the doer now?
Oh shit! I mean, he got someone he can do's now. So, ooh, swerve. Randall, what are your thoughts?
Pretty much everything you said. I mean, isn't much I can say.
Without spoiling?
Spoiling.
Yeah.
I mean, you covered every plot point that wasn't a spoiler.
Yeah.
That could be talked about, I should say.
That's true. The other stuff that's like super poggers, we can super deep dive into that and speculations, but again, it just came out. I don't want to spoil it for people. Like it's huge news in the show. Movie. Sorry. That's not a show. Brian, anything else to add to it?
I don't think the movie was great. I think it was only solid.
Okay.
The Pogger scenes are the scenes that were the highlights, but overall, I think it was messy.
Okay.
I think for a movie that has the word multiverse in it, there's barely any multiverse actually shown. It's funny that a Loki movie and a Spider-Man movie showed more of a multiverse than a movie that says multiverse in the name.
Okay.
I feel like Wanda's arc is basically just, hey, I don't want to watch insert amount of episodes of WandaVision. Can you put it into a movie? And that was her arc yet again.
Again.
The movie's solid. It's something to watch. The parts that got me hyped. What I praise this movie on is where it's leading the rest of the series. But the movie itself, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And the other dog's on top. So.
And the other dogs, if you didn't say it, I was going to say it. All right. A minority on that, I think.
Probably.
But we'll see. I'm sure there's other people who have the same take once they watch it. And again, on the honeymoon phase, when I rewatch it, I might have the same thing, but I enjoyed it through and through. Kelsey, what do you think? And that's all. Definitely recommend watching it, though. Maybe, I don't know, theater, maybe, sure. Because there's the theater experience is still there. I don't think I have anything else to add. We could bring Kelsey back in.
It?
I definitely recommend it. I recommend you go watch it in theaters. Like I wouldn't even you're good. We were just saying I recommend it.
Yeah, it's crazy we saw James Bond.
Yeah, James Bond makes an appearance. It's crazy.
Game of the year?
I don't know. What have I watched this year? Thank you for bringing that up. What have I watched this year? I don't know if it's game of the year. Movies? Oh. Nah, Spider-Man No Way Home counts, remember? Since it came out in December. And that's just bars for you real quick. Top 5 Marvel movie? Iron Man 3? I think that's a hot take. Iron Man 3 is your top 5?
Is that a hot take because they spit lava? End of list.
Oh, end of the list. Okay. That's wild. There's more than 5 Marvel movies though. So okay, whatever. I don't know what multiverse he's from.
Have you seen the Uncharted movie?
No, I have not.
No.
Did you watch?
Are you going to see it?
I got to be completely honest with you. I will not choose to watch it. If someone else goes, "Hey, let's watch this," I'm like, "Okay." I will not go, "Hey, Uncharted, play." Not happening. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews about it.
Okay.
You know, like I feel personally just looking at the cast, I don't think there was anybody that was necessarily a bad pick. I just think they could have done better, you know? I've never even played the games, and I'm like, just looking at the boxes, these people do not match.
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't. Yeah, like that. I can't even speak. I don't want to watch that movie. Right? We're not in Shambhala, and that's not a good thing anymore. Right?
Have you seen the Atom Project?
Randall did, and he liked it, so I do need to go check it out.
It was fantastic. You should definitely give it a watch.
I'll add it to the backlog.
Is that my biography movie? The one with the time travel?
Yes.
Your is that where Woo came from or?
What?
All right. Iron Man 3 is the worst Marvel movie I think I can think of. Thor: Dark World is the worst Marvel movie. And I
Thor:
could
Dark
we
World.
yeah the
Is that
second
the second one?
yeah
I don't know that I've actually seen that one.
you're not missing much.
I can't remember if it's that one or if it's Winter Soldier. I don't think I've
What?
seen all of the. I don't think I've seen either haven't seen all of the Captain Americas or I'm also missing one of the Thors.
Then you might have missed Dark World. I did not like Dark World. Like that was like a what are we doing? And then that's when he had that rebrand of the funny blonde guy in Ragnarok, and he's been winning ever since. So
I don't even remember what Thor: Dark World's about.
Think about a world that's dark and Thor's in it.
he shines light in the Dark World.
So basically, like Jane, they basically find Mountain Dew Code Red, and when you get it like on you, you get real mad, but it kills you, and then they gotta get it out of you.
That's
But then there's an elf who has like white and black skin, like he's two-toned, and he's
Oh,
evil.
yeah, I don't think I've seen this one, or I've only seen parts of it.
I would say you shouldn't be in a rush to go watch that, right? You can watch it if you like to to complete the list of MCU movies, but I think you'll be fine without it. But Winter Soldier, I think you should check out. It's a action packed like Captain America. A lot of cool fighting sequences.
All right.
If you ever wanted to see Freya go hard in the paint, then you should watch that movie.
I've got a couple of movies that are now in my backlog that I have to see. Spy and Snatch with Jason Statham. I think those are the two movies.
Snatch is a really good movie. You talking about the 2000 the Guy Ritchie movie?
The one with Brad
Yeah.
Pitt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go watch that over these two. Watch Snatch over Winter Soldier.
Well, there was it's got Vinny Jones in it too.
Yes, it is.
Vinny Jones is awesome. Like
it
I
is a
just
great
love him.
cast.
He always plays the bad guy. He never gets to play the nice guy. And I hear that he's actually like a really cool dude in real life, you know.
That's usually the case. Like if you, like some of like the most like crazy villains or like the ones that are like, normally playing villains, they just end up being cool dudes because like, hey, it's
Like
you associate it. Go ahead.
The guy who plays Malfoy, like everybody thinks that he's just a dick, and
Yeah.
then they the cast at the reunion or whatever talks about him. He's like, no, he's like the nicest guy ever.
It happens when you play a role so well. It just sticks. It follows you, right? The general public's like, that's that fucking asshole. No, man, that was a character I played.
Every time I'm walking down the street, they're like, I enjoyed you in Westworld. I'm like, I did other things.
Yeah, it's like shit. I've been Did you watch Batman? Like
Fuck.
I took a punch from Robert Pattinson. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, that's it. That's all we've consumed. We're not hungry no more. So how do you guys want to do this? I guess upcoming releases, and then we'll do our bow here, right?
Well, you gotta tell them what you're doing next week.
Nothing, right? Okay, you can just stare at the camera. Upcoming releases this week for games, we got Salt and Sacrifice coming out, which is like a 2D Souls-ish, like side scroller, something like that. I don't know, it looked interesting, so I just put it on there for any Souls fans out there. Apex Legends Saviors and Evil Dead, the game. It's like a Dead by Daylight clone, I think, but from the Evil Dead universe, if I'm not mistaken. That's it for
Evil Dead. You said Evil Dead the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that like based off of a movie?
Yes, sir. That actually Sam Raimi directed as well. The same person who directed
with,
Doctor Strange.
Bruce Campbell.
Yes, sir. He's in the game. I think he's voicing himself.
He's the main character.
Well, I mean, like he actually came in to, like he's voicing him too. Like he's a part of the development, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Not like he's coding. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he made the graphics better in level 3, I heard.
That level 3 looks better than level 2. I can tell you that right now.
I'm on Fornic again.
Oh, you okay? Movies. I didn't see anything that was too hot coming out this week. For music, we got new Florence and the Machine album, Dance Fever. We got Kendrick dropping, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And then we have the Black Keys, Dropout Boogie. So, we got some heavy hitters this week on Friday. Or I guess that's, if you're listening to this on the audio podcast, today. And that is it. Folks, that is it. How did you guys want to do this compilation? I can send you guys a link to the thing and we just click and watch. Give me a sec. Same time, and I'll show it on the podcast as well. We can react to it or just have it play.
I'll just watch it on your podcast.
Okay.
If you guys didn't hear, they added some new stuff to Gunfire Reborn. There's now a Reincarnate 8, and it is apparently insane.
We haven't even gotten there. What do you mean?
Adam's already beaten it a bunch of times.
Jesus Christ. You telling me like we're even close to that level? I think you ran us through 4 or 3. The Reincarnate 3, I think it was, or something.
Were you? Did we play when they came out with the snow level?
Yes.
Okay.
With that new boss at the end that like one shots you if you don't. Yeah.
Did I click the link now, or when do I click it?
I mean, you can click it and just pause it, right?
Can we get commentary on the montage?
Yeah, like a reaction. We can.
Ugh.
I don't know if that's how you spell montage. I don't know how to spell montage now. Now you have me guessing.
I know. I think you got it right, but it just looks weird.
Okay. Why is this not correct?
Guess I'd tell me when to click it, I guess.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
See, it would have been just easier, you know, if you just
If what?
you just screen Discord and then you capture that shit.
Brian, what the fuck are you saying?
You know, if you would have.
It says, "Guys, you have a nice cock."
If you would have streamed, I said that, but then I also said if you would have streamed, you know, your Chrome in Discord and then captured that, or you stream it in there as well, and then we watch it through there and then synced.
Yeah, this is a better idea.
So.
Center horizontally. Cool. Alrighty. Oh, I don't know if this will actually play. Let me add the audio for it, actually. I was about to hit play without it actually putting the audio. Audio output, right? Yeah. Browser. Let me double check. All right, boys. Ready?
Do this.
3, 2, 1, click.
We'll be back next week for a... We talking?
Oh my god. No.
Oh, that was a good name. Though. What's up, man? I'm walking into the closet in 2019. And we're going to use this platform to help everyone play video games on their browser. We lost Ryan. Anyway. So, I'm going to just sign you up. So yeah, it's happening back to back. It's a lot of...
I want some French fries.
You read it?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I didn't
What's
read it, but I
French
know what it
fries?
is.
Oh, well, I want you guys to guess.
Ori.
Okay, Brian, guess it.
Yeah,
Ori.
Warrior 2.
TF2.
Getting gains too.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, damn, he going after Papa now. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking cheating ass skinny people with all their fucking lack of fat.
We're not cheating.
Not you. You used to be fucking an entire capital O.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, like, I mean, I guess if you were working out, it would be fine not to wear a shirt.
There you go. I can
you
just
know,
I'm
but-
gonna work out, and then just like
Yeah.
my hair shaved like a huge penis.
and then you immediately get banned. The stream just cuts out.
Oh my god.
I guess all the streamers, you start your stream, you sit down, and the
Old videos, dude.
Yeah. You know, here's
I mean, they can't see his nipples anyway. There's too much hair there.
I'm just imagining doing that, and right before it cuts off, you hear the beginning of "Dang!" and then it just cuts off. I'm asking because he just said laxative, so I'm thinking shit.
Oh,
you said
shit.
garbage, and
That
not
was over
shit.
3 years ago.
Yeah, garbage.
Name
should
your
be-
channel to ADL literate because you can't fucking read. I need some skin, brother. Where are you?
Who needs Jesus?
I'm not even looking the right way. I'm fucking. I forget that I'm mirrored on Discord or on your guys' side, so I went this way. But I looked at Anthony's stream, and I'm literally just looking at nobody. Fucking trash. We pink though.
Let him have it, Randall.
Smash
Slow down,
Brothers
dude.
Ultimate.
Trying to keep up
No.
there.
The number, Randall. Come on, number 5.
Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Okay.
Then Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
Huh?
Then Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
I wish Brian had been taking a drink right now just to see him just spray it everywhere.
Johan in the chat says we want real answers. Yeah, we just expect us to believe that. Got it.
And it fucked up everything on my thingamabob.
But the shotgun that she had, oh my god.
Just TN.
It has 3 barrels.
If TN
How many
shooting
barrels,
it, I'll watch
Randall?
it.
It's 3 barrels.
3, you said?
3.
Oh shit.
And instead of like cocking it like this, it's like a handle underneath it, and she cocks it like that. And the cock isn't even that long. Wait. Pause. Wait. What I mean is when you cock the gun. When you cock the gun with the handle. You don't have to like go all the way back.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, I need to get my eyes fixed.
Dude, LASIK?
You gonna get the same
Oh,
thing?
good.
I know. Yeah. You gonna do that?
I mean, if one day I can afford it, sure.
You can usually finance it. Like,
You're not afraid of that?
Man, I'm afraid of everything.
scared the
Yeah,
shit
but
out
that-
of me, dude. I was
That-
freaking
yeah,
out in the waiting room.
Don't you
That
smell your
does it.
flesh burning?
No.
Someone lied to
Brian,
me
what the
then.
hell are you talking about?
Does your eyes hurt afterwards?
Yeah.
Is it pain or is it just irritating?
It's a little mix of both. I mean, you're like,
Well, what happened?
Do you smell your flesh, bro?
Huh?
That was so fucking random.
at the flesh burning thing. I mean, I can take my headphones off if you want to talk about stuff.
Or that
That's
too.
up to you. I know how to censor myself. It's up to you.
All right, go for it. Just take my...
Kelsey's so stupid. I swear to God.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
Okay.
What the heck was that, Brian?
What?
The Joker has no pants on.
You know what else you can do? You can come visit me once in a while.
That's true. I'm not the one that left though. What does that have to do with
That-
anything?
With anything.
It has a
Do you guys like pizza? I wear shoes. Like, that was the statement you just made. That was the statement you just made. Okay?
What if you wear pizza shoes, bro? Don't fucking
Pizza shoes.
show it.
Come on, man. I don't want to hear that crap. Unbelievable. And now that's in my search history.
Look at my fucking baby girl playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare right now. I've never been so erect.
Okay.
What's your point?
What the? Okay, Randall, break it down. Brian, hit it.
It means that
He plays Kevin.
Kevin. Slap me hard, Randall.
You do it?
So I learned. Tuesday, you said tomorrow?
Yeah, Tuesday. I
Tuesday?
work on music on my own. Or if I'm feeling like I'm pretty as fuck, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll stream it, but most likely no, I'm not gonna do that.
You don't feel pretty as fuck?
No, always, but with the shoulders.
But with
you
the
know?
shoulders, that's added. Yeah, that sometimes comes and
Yeah.
goes. I see. What was the first one he came out with? Ballet?
Miami was like his big.
Oh, no, he's fucking up. It's always the same time, too. Like, yo. Hey, he can probably hear us. It's just his video acting up.
Big song, but he
You, Brian, you're cutting in and out.
Creatures of Aether, free to play. It's on Steam now. It's triple triad. It's even ranked.
You're
It's
ranked.
free.
Oof.
#1 in my heart.
Oh, he fucking turned that around. Yeah, he got you. He fucking got you.
Put out your hand. Hand.
Oh, it's me. Yeah. What's up?
What are you doing?
Myself on the YouTube channel, we have two. Oh, I see what you mean there. My bad. I don't mean myself.
I think the one that I don't get is these people that use their face as like a desk. Like you remember? I didn't really know how to describe it. You know the people who draw on the desks in like middle school and high school. You know, where it's just like you sit down at a desk and there's just random shit written all of it.
Okay.
Like a lot of the rappers today,
Oh.
you know, like the younger rappers, where they're just like, I'm gonna get a 3 here and a 6'9" over. Like,
Yeah, the tattoos on the face. Okay.
Like,
He's really not gonna thank me. I just saved his life.
He
I
does
mean,
that.
don't get me wrong. If Anthony's out there conquering, trying to take over timelines, I'm not going to just be like, well, I'm just going to sit here and do art. Like I'm going to be out there trying to do the same thing. Like I'm not going out like that.
If they're like, oh, Anthony variants are conquering, I'm like, all right, well, then I'm just gonna follow it.
That's one of the things that I didn't figure this out until recently. I absolutely like it gets under my skin. I hate that sound so much.
I'm sorry. What sound?
Third strike parry or Street Fighter 3 parry?
Yes.
We can't hear it, homie.
You can't hear it?
You say this and it was just silence. Okay, dude.
Did you hear it?
Just whip your balls out.
Yeah.
Really good.
was there
No.
sound? Did I miss it?
End your fucking
During the
episode.
question
You're
mark
right.
stuff, no. But when
But
I
the
cut
screen
to
is
it,
so
yeah.
small though, man.
So are you.
All right, guys. I love you. Thank you guys for watching the ADLR Podcast. We'll be back. And that's it, folks. There could have been more clips and I mean, deep dive into the whole fucking channel, but who's got time to go through thousands and thousands of hours of content, right?
I mean, you got to think like we've been doing this for. You've been doing this longer than when I joined, and I've been doing it for over 3 years now with you.
Yep. It started a YouTube channel in 2014. It's been 7 years. It would have been 8. Yeah. This is pretty much it. I gotta clarify some stuff. I am still doing the Extra Life charity stream. That's for a really good cause. I'm gonna keep doing that. November sometime, 24 hours. I'm still doing that. Daily streams, not doing that. Podcast, this is the last one. If I would ever come back, it would be a natural want to do it, right? I don't see that happening anytime soon, but unfortunately I'm human, right? So I might come back in 2097 or something, right? Fucking Lucas might
Still
be.
no game, no life season 2.
Yeah. That's true, isn't it? Were we still waiting for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lucas will be the host, obviously. He's going to be a split screen loser as soon as he grows up, after he learns all the fucking speedruns for Final Fantasy. So, comes back in 1 month. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be back in 1 month. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. For those who have watched, listened, contributed to this channel for the past 7 years. Thank you for, what was it? Humoring me. All those videos will still be on here at any time. This podcast, the clip we just saw, I'm going to make it public either today or tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because I got to go to bed soon anyway. And you guys can rewatch that over and over again. What are you going to focus on now that you have more time, if you want to answer that? I don't know. That's the exciting part. We'll see.
Those muscle gains.
I mean, yeah, now I'm doing 4 hours in the gym. I come back just like muscle tissue ripped. Ugh, no, I don't want to be in those videos where you see like the thing rip off and it's like, that's gross. No, I don't want that.
I need you and Randall to start taking Krav and Jiu-Jitsu down there.
I wonder if they
what?
have. They might have stuff here, like the school, or would it be called dojos, or just like a school or something here?
Hang on. I can actually see if there's one. What's your zip code again? 32792.
I mean, I can't. All right.
That was what mine was when I lived there. I don't know if you live in the same area.
Let's get doxxed. Oh my god.
There's a couple.
Oh, cool. Krav, or what's it called? I mean, can I be like legally a weapon holder
Oh.
because of my hands, or no? Excuse me.
Boxing is like that. I don't know about anything else.
Gotcha. Janiana says OnlyFans, so of course I'm just gonna be my OnlyFans is gonna be onlyfans.com/ADLR, and I'm just gonna be sweating eating pizza. I'll make sure it's a really nice camera so you can see the sweat land on the pizza.
This actually is probably a little bit further away from you than what it shows, because it says it's like 10 miles north of that area.
Oh, then yeah, that's quite the fucking drive. All right. What was I at? Yeah, thank you for watching. Whatever. I don't have any other last words. I'm not a huge words here, and it's not. I don't know. It's not really goodbye forever, because again, charity stream. I don't know if you guys have any closing statements here. Kelsey, Brian, Randall. I don't know. You have anything else
I
to
mean, I
say?
definitely had a lot of fun doing this. But I get why you're moving on to other stuff. I mean, I kind of did the same thing. It just felt like it was more of a chore than it was actually fun anymore. And I couldn't find things that I really wanted to stream, or didn't have enough time to sit down and do it. And now with, dipshit, I definitely don't have time.
Alrighty. Going once, going twice.
What are you doing this week?
All right. Thank you and good night.